Welcome to the boating adventure. Well, a good afternoon to you. I am currently just going under Bridge 28 of the Peak Forest Canal, and I'm heading westward towards Marple, or at least as far as I can get there in the time that I've got available. So Bridge 28 is at New Mills, and it's just by the New Mills Marina. I have walked some of this section before up till the next road bridge, so I know it's quite nice along this bit. So it's Saturday the 8th of March 2025, and it's 13:25 according to my watch. I found that the best place to park is in the railway car park, which is not very far away, just a stone's throw really. It's pay by phone, but it's only £2.40 for the whole day. There is some off-street parking, but it's very tight, and I didn't fancy my car's chances at the side of the road there. Plus there's some heavy roadworks by the factory that we're just going past, which is the Swizzles factory. This is where they produce things like refreshers and love hearts, and when the wind is in the right direction you can get a whiff of those sweets. So a sweet scent in the air. Also going past some flashy apartments. These weren't built the last time I came here. They'd got the footings in and that was about it, but these have been put up since. There's a few still for sale, so don't know how much they would be. They do look out onto a factory. But if you maybe if you're on the top floor you can see over bits of the factory to the hills beyond. But that factory does work 24/7 and it does make a bit of a noise, so I think you'd take your chances with it. It really has been a very good week to spend at the caravan. Excellent for blood pressure. It's been really nice. The weather's been fantastic for the time of year. That we just had some rain Thursday night into Friday, but I was asleep, so it didn't bother me. But apart from that, it has been really nice, quite sunny and quite warm for saying we're at the beginning of March. Who knows, it could snow next week. So I'm going to try and leave the cameras running as much as I can, because this side of the Swizzles factory, in my opinion, is a lot nicer than the other side that I've did previously. There are some good views not far from the Swizzles factory going the other way over to the Peak District, but it gets interrupted by heavy industry and that really nasty road that runs at the side of the canal all the way down to New Mills, and the junction there and the end of the canal where I went into that transportation depot on a previous vlog. So once we've got away from that factory, it's now quietened down, and there's some really nice pleasant countryside. We do go through a few suburbs of New Mills on the way, but then we're going to go to Marple, where there is a flight of locks. So I personally don't have to worry about any locks today. This is a lock-free section. With all the photographic gear that I've got on board, it's quite a thing to have to unload it all and move it all around a series of locks. I have got a solar powered battery pack on the go today, just to try and keep the batteries of the camcorder going for as long as I can. So I'm sure the card will run out before the batteries. It's just awkward trying to keep it dry. Being a nice day and being a Saturday, there's quite a few people walking along the towpath here.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you'll bring on the rain. So stop your crying, be happy again, keep on smiling. 'Cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you'll ring on the rain. So stop your crying, be happy again, keep on smiling. 'Cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
I think the geese here are getting proper agitated. They've not seen a kayak before. What's up, mate? Can't work it out. What's, yeah. I've been called some things, but not. So we're coming up to bridge 27, and this is as far as I've ever gotten on the Peak Forest Canal. We walked this far and then we turned right and went down the hill under the railway bridge really. It's quite an impressive bridge. So there are some houses on my left hand side here, so I think they're going to have some fabulous views over the valley. So there's a bridge coming in sight. So this is bridge number 26. Some nice private moorings here on the left hand side. So we're just going through the settlement of Disley. Oh yeah. Nice. Canal water, not good for you. One of the good things about doing this at this time of year is that there isn't much in the way of weed. It's not getting wrapped around the paddles or anything. That was a money shot. Right, here we go. I'm just going to turn the boat so you can see what I can see. Through the bushes there. There's splendid hills in the background. So this is the backdrop at the side of the Peak Forest Canal, which makes it really, really interesting. Hi there. All right. Good day for it, isn't it? I bet you got a good view from there, haven't you? Just past a sea otter, which is one of those narrow boats which is made of aluminium. Apparently they're quite rare, but I keep bumping into them, so they're not that rare. Okay, so having said that I haven't got any locks to worry about, the one thing I have got to think about is it's a swing bridge, I think. So I'm hoping I can get underneath it. There are one or two of these on the Peak Forest Canal. And the ones that I've done before, I've managed to get underneath them. Hello, mate. Yeah, that's looking doable. If I can get this front camera underneath, then I can get underneath by just getting my head down. And if it's really, really low, then I can pull the seats back and lie down, which is quite interesting. No bother. There's about a centimetre to spare on the top camera. Let's just see if I can get this view for you. Not that one. Okay, so through the fence you can just see the hills there in the background. That's over towards the the Peak District, a high peak. So that was quite a low one. I had to lie right back in the kayak, put the seat back, put the cameras down, and hopefully I got a shot of me going through it. Couldn't use the oars at all, but I was able to push myself on the underside of the bridge. I look like I've got some terrible disease today, but it's my own fault really, because a couple of nights ago I was watching the television and I'd got the skylight open in the caravan because it was a really nice evening, and I looked round and I noticed a quite small spider lowering itself down on a single thread. And I thought that was quite fascinating, and I didn't have the heart to disturb it. I just left it, and then I think during the night it decided it was hungry and must have attacked me on the face. The narrowboat we've just passed is called Tranquility, and that's what we all need from time to time, some tranquility. Now there's another money shot coming up. Don't know whether if I can raise the camera enough for you to see. If I move the kayak back a bit, I might get a little bit of it. If not, I'll do some filming of it on my way back. And let's just turn the kayak around. And then through this gate, there's the hillside in the background. I just love this canal because you've got these glorious views. coming up to another bridge, and thankfully it's one that we can just go underneath without any problems. So this is bridge 23, I think it is. Yeah, 23. We just need to get into the late teens. I think it's about 18 or something. To a set of stop planks there on the starboard side in that little hut. Look quite new. So I've just come underneath at bridge 22, yet another lift bridge, so I had to remove the cameras a bit. And there's some really good views now of the hills at the side. I don't know whether you can see through that little gap just there. We're right into the hills now. It's beautiful. So it's coming up to just gone 3 o'clock, it's 15:06, and I'm coming up to another bridge. I'm sure this is going to be either 20 or 21. So I'm just going to check to see how much further I have got to go, because I need to allow myself a good hour and a half to get back really, and I don't want to be too late. I've got a pizza ordered for 6:30, or between 6:30 and 7 o'clock, so I'm not missing that. Not even for YouTube. There's quite a convenient little pole coming up, so that might be a good place to put a rope round and just look at the map, check things out. Quite a pretty spot this. It's about another quarter of the way, so I think I'm going to just turn round at this point, and I'll leave that little bit to do another day, because I don't want to miss the pizza. So this is bridge 21. So I need to get myself to Marple and get the kayak out and just go from Marple to 21 just to complete this last bit. If I'd started earlier today, I probably would have got it done quite easily, but pizza's calling. So this is a turnaround. So this is my second paddle of 2025, and again it's on the Peak Forest Canal. Very beautiful. If you ever get this way, I thoroughly recommend having a go at this. It's brilliant, especially on a nice day like today. So I'd like to thank you for watching, and thank you for all your support. And please, if you're able, please can you find that like button and beat that bot or whatever it is that keeps putting an instant dislike on all of my current videos. It's really annoying. I don't suppose it really makes a lot of difference, but it's not very good for morale.
Very intrigued about you.
Yeah, I'll get you one. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, do take care.